So, first of all, I'll say namaskar to all of you. I honor the place in you which the entire universe dwells. I honor the place in you which is of love, of truth, of light, and of peace. When we both are in that state, we are one. That's called the oneness, which we all are aware of. So that's where I'm pranaming to yourself and myself and to the universe. Thank you. So first thing, I before I start this, I know everybody are aware of the things which are common in our life, and we always know about this um, numbers 5, 7, 9. They always come in all of our wisdom sharings whenever we are attending or even in our life. So, first we'll start with the number five. I'll try to give the details about these numbers 5, 7, 9, how important they are in our life. So, that's the main reason how these information will be linked with those. That's the thing which I'll be sharing. So first we'll start with our five senses. I know everybody are aware of this. By looking at this, it's simple. We have our eyes to look at the beautiful things in our um, life, surroundings, everywhere. Ears to hear, listen, and that's the beauty of it, where the first word Om came into our in this um, on this planet, and the tongue which we can speak, communicate, and taste. That's another thing. The nose, um, where we can smell what are the things which are um, when you are in a rainforest versus on a monsoon season or a forest, wherever you go in the nature or in the house, the beauty, or you're when you're talking with somebody, those things, the skin, the touch. So if you observe these five senses, these are also linked with our five elements. The skin, which is nothing but the earth, it's linked with the Mother Earth. And the body, in the body, most of us know that 75% of our body has water, which includes along with the blood and the warm which you feel in your body is nothing but the fire. And um, the what do you call the breathing which we take is nothing but the air which we have, and the thoughts which are coming in our mind, the things which we do is nothing but the space. So all these five elements, um, uh, five senses are linked with the five elements. So as you know, everybody, earth is nothing but grounding. We always try to do a lot of things in our day-to-day life, but put some time to yourself to make sure to do the grounding exercise, because that's the most important thing, where you will be receiving the energy. Just 5 minutes, go to your backyard, or if you would like to do grounding. I was surprised to see a person in the early morning, like 6 o'clock, or in the afternoon. um, I used to see him, he is walking on the trail on a barefoot. Whether it is sunny or rainy, he'll try to make sure he will be walking on a barefoot on the trail. And I'm like surprised to see, wow, that's amazing. I'll be like, oh, I have my leg pains, let me wear the shoes and all these things. But I was so surprised to see him every day walking in that way. So at least if I'm not able to walk, just go in the backyard, sit for 5 minutes, or walk in the backyard for 5 minutes. That's a good grounding exercise, which we always need. I don't want to go to the different types of um, the breathing techniques which we have, but I'm saying Mother Earth element is linked with Apana Vayu. It's the breathing technique which will, and the next element is water. We always need to be hydrated. Make sure you're drinking water. We have that, like, have 3 glasses or whatever the measurement you have, but make sure you always have um, water in your life, because that is the most important. Even if you don't have food, water is the most important. I'm not saying that you do not have should not be eating food, but I'm saying water should be one of the most important thing which is needed for our body. This fire is something. Oh yeah, water is Vyana Vayu, and then the next element, fire. Fire, the cravings which you want to, the food which you eat when you prepare the food fresh, which is cooked and hot, that is nothing but which is going in the fire, which you are sending fire. That is one way. And then uh, having the candle in your home, um, just to have that fire energies. Even if you observe full moon days, we always say that try to light up camphor and a bay leaf kind of ritual just to cleanse your house. It's nothing but the fire element is protecting us. So that is another way of um, bringing the fire. And then the air. This is again linked with the grounding or walking or whichever you feel. Those are different types of ways which you want to spend outside. That's the most important thing too, as I was saying, because the air, what you are breathing is what you are um, getting from the air. So that's the main reason we always need to spend outside. The space, this is, as we all know, universe is the space. So whenever we are spending time outside, whether it is walking or sitting in the backyard, or uh, make sure you spread your hands and open yourself and close your eyes. Just tell to yourself the elements, all the elements, my dear earth, fire, water, air, space. I'm here to receive all the energies from you. Please bless me. Please cleanse me. That's a beautiful way to um, input ourselves with all the energies whenever we are walking. And also be open to that. I initially I was so scared to open my hands, and it's like a giving hug to yourself, to all those elements. So just don't feel that. I felt that in the initial days, but I don't feel that now. And I'm just saying hi, giving hug to all the elements by saying I'm welcoming them to give all the energies and cleanse my body. That's one of the exercise which is, I feel, the most important thing in our day. As you breathe, if you observe as you breathe, we are connecting with these 5 elements, and we are converting into the Panchabhuta are nothing but these 5 elements. And when you are doing that, try to observe the left side will be getting 2, and the right side will be getting 3. That's the way how these elements are divided and when activates our body. It's a pretty big concept how the breathing goes in and out. I'm not going deeper into that, but I'm just saying how it is, how it gets divided. And then the now 5 fingers. These 5 fingers are nothing but um, your body. The little finger is your body. Your ring finger is the mind. The middle finger is the intelligence, soul, God. So we always tend to be in our body conscious, like, oh, I have to do physical exercise. I need to make sure I'm giving food to my body. Yes, they are needed, but along with that, when you are working, you need to think about all the 5 fingers when you are doing different tasks. So, as a simple example, from body conscious, we have to move to the mind. Whenever we are doing task in our daily life, we make sure we are thinking from our mind to give the answers properly and be gratitude to that. Sometimes we think too much. So we should not be telling to our mind, you are giving me so many thoughts, you are giving this and that. No, that's not the way how we need to treat ourselves. Instead, be gratitude. Okay, I got it. I got this thought. Do I need to work on that or do I need to delete that? Just think about that and move forward. That's one way of working with your mind. It's saying is easy, but working on it is very difficult, but that's okay. Every day is a learning. So make sure we are doing our practice. And then comes the intelligence. The intelligence is nothing but you will be always having, um, okay, I got this knowledge. Let me follow this. That's when you try to do your practice by learning that knowledge and implementing it, that's when it becomes wisdom. That wisdom is nothing but the intelligence which will be there forever. It doesn't matter if you vacate this body or not. It's that wisdom will be with your soul. So make sure do that practice so that we can gain that wisdom. And then the next finger is the soul. The soul is nothing but, as you all know, we all are uh, connected with each other, and we all we should come out of our body conscious to the mind conscious to not from intelligence and then to the soul. The soul is like, I'm doing my duty. I'm not uh, worried about this and that. I keep looking at the time. Sorry. Yeah, I'm good. So the this is the most important thing where you are doing from your heart, doing from your um, intuitions, what you receive from your heart. That's nothing but your soul is telling, okay, let me do this. And the last one, when you are out of this, everybody, if they say thumbs up, they always go with the thumb finger. If you observe, this is nothing but the God, the universe, all that is, whatever you name it, it's you are connected with them. So we always need to improve ourselves to go one step ahead of everything. When you are here, that's it. We are good to go. So these are the 5 fingers. I just want to tell about this, and I want to. I do. Most of my friends know that I'm a big fan of Bhagavad Gita. I read this book in my 40th age, and I love the way how um, they have narrated this book. It's not a religious book, it's a dictionary, or it's a how to lead a life, how to get an answer for your life situation. For all those that, for all those things, we have the answer in this book. And if you observe this image, which is the big, I'm pretty sure most of you saw this, But I just want to tell you how the picture tells us everything. What I was trying to tell you, the five senses and the five fingers which are linked together. If you observe, these five horses are nothing but the five senses are which we talked about. All those five senses are needs to be controlled. They need to be not controlled, they need to be handled properly. That's the reason Krishna is holding that. And that's where the reigns. If you observe, that's the mind. And the chariot is our body. Because without this body, we can't do anything. So we have to give importance to our body. We have to give importance to our senses. And next comes the intellect. Without the intellect, the chariot can't direct where we need to go, what we need to do. That's the wisdom which we gained. And the soul is nothing but the passenger, which is Arjun here in this image. So we are like we always need to think from a soul perspective, not from a human, like a materialistic, not from the materialistic life, but from soul perspective, am I doing dharma or righteousness or not righteousness? We have to think in that. And who is observing all these things? The universe, the supreme soul, in this case, Krishna. So this is a wonderful picture which I love to share everybody that we always think this image has to be in our mind to whenever we are doing tasks. Um, Next comes, as you all know, our mission, the whole team of our meditation magic are always working on this mission, which Patri sir always says, the breath meditation, which is nothing but the Anapanasati meditation. We need to bring that. This is also five things. If you observe, pyramid meditation, pyramid, bring the pyramids, plant-based food, make sure we are treating everybody equally. Swadhyay, which is nothing but reading the spiritual books, and Sajjana Sangatya, which is nothing but you are living with like-minded people and sharing your information. That's what we are doing every day from past 72 days, which is a good thing. So this is another. And now I just want to come to the number seven because till now I was focusing on number five. Five is nothing but how your body is connected with the five elements, five senses, your body conscious. You're still in the um, human connection with the body. Now let's go to the number seven. This is my version, which based on my learnings on different topics. So that's the reason I kept it in this way. Forgive me for that. I don't have a picture kind of a thing to explain all these things. But as I was just want to transition from number five to seven. Number five, as I was telling, it's all about balancing, balance of the human with the elements. And now comes the number seven. This is like a ladder. You can think of a ladder to your consciousness, ladder of consciousness, because you will be moving from, everybody knows about the chakras, and the chakras are nothing but energy centers. And we have the seven, number seven, you can name it. There are Vibgya colors, seven energy centers, seven planets, seven bodies, seven souls, seven glands, seven lokas, lower, uh, lower world, upper world. All these are the ones which I was trying to put them here so that we can easily figure out what is why this number seven, because you need to transition from lower levels to higher level. That's the main reason. It's connecting to the conscious, connecting to the universe. That's where we have to do the journey. Um, I'm not going deeper into all of this, but I'm just saying as an example, I'll just talk about uh, the chakras, Muladhara, like root chakra. It's all about fear, what you have, sacral, which is all about guilt, blocked by guilt. Make sure, okay, the fear, whenever you get fear, make sure yourself you're secure, you're trustful. If you're getting the second one, this Swadhisthana, it's all about blocked by guilt. Make sure you forgive everybody, forgive yourself and forgive others. The Manipuraka, which is all about shame. Make sure you have the self respect for yourself and for the others. And then Anahata, grief. Make sure you have the compassionate and Vishuddha. Whenever you get any negative talk, negative thing about yourself, you're talking, because this is where you're communicating. Make sure you are communicating properly. Purification and in Ajna, third eye, which is about illusions. Come out of those illusions and live in the reality. And the last one is the Sahasrara, which is the crown chakra, where you are connected with the universe. That's the reason it's always like you are connecting to the you are connecting to your conscious. That's the ultimate thing. So number 7 has a lot of um, qualities which will be moving from one step to another step. So, um, and then the last step before we go to the um, final slide, number 9. Number 9 is nothing but you have the completion, you have the fulfillment, you have achieved everything in your life. That's why, if you observe, um, there are 9-day fasting, 9-day festivals. It's all about yesterday in one of our gathering, one of our friend told about number 9 Navaratris specialty. It's all about the completion. You have done this journey, try to reach that ultimate um, liberation kind of thing, re- that realization where you feel that, yes, I achieved, I feel complete, and you feel like, okay, now I reached this, I want to share this with others. That's the ultimate thing everybody has to do. You have to come to that realization where you felt happy, where you feel blissed, and share that knowledge to others so they can come to that place. With that, I am pretty sure this is what we have been learning from past sessions or even in some of the things which I've been sharing. Make sure you are always aware of these senses, elements, energy centers, living in the present moment, do meditation, don't forget that, and always love yourself. Self love is the most important thing. Gratitude, compassionate, forgiveness, doing exercise, because body is our temple. So make sure the body supports us to do the next steps and accept everything which is coming into your life. Surrender. That's I just kept few of some of them, but make sure if you feel anything, if I'm missing, please include in the chat so that I can update my sheet and I'll follow that. Because again, this is all about sharing is caring. So make sure you are doing that and sharing it so that everybody learns from that. No complaints, no judgments, no comparison. It's just leading your life as you go. Okay. With that, I just want to say one word which Patri sir always says: you are the divine beings out here to have a human experience. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for giving me this wonderful opportunity to share this knowledge.